Hello everyone, my name is Darlene Arzate, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a model of the brain using your hand. So we're going to go ahead and start by taking our hand. We're going to take our thumb towards the middle, and we're going to use our remaining fingers to fold them over the thumb in order to create our brain. The fingers at the top here are going to represent what is known as the cortex. So if we lift that area up, beneath the cortex is the limbic area. Now in a perfect model, the limbic area would be represented by two thumbs, but since I only have one, we're going to go ahead and just use the one. This limbic area is a 200 million-year-old region. This limbic area works with an area called the hippocampus in order to divide and connect memory. This is also the area where we form our attachment. This is where we can connect with others and form relationships where we feel protected and soothed by other people. This limbic area has connection to the cortex above it, which is where we form maps to the outside. And we do this by what we see with our eyes, what we hear with our ears. And from these second to last knuckles, we have an area that is called the frontal cortex. This is where we make associations with thoughts. And this front area from the last two fingers, the last two knuckles going down, we have an area called the prefrontal cortex. This area integrates all the other regions of the brain together, and you can practice integrating your whole brain by doing things such as meditation. If you don't integrate your whole brain, things can get a little chaotic and your whole brain would be disconnected. So besides having connections to the cortex, the limbic area also has a connection to the area just below it, which we're going to use the palm to represent what is known as the brainstem. The brainstem is the deepest, oldest part of the head brain, and it takes in information from the body and helps regulate things like how you breathe, digest food, and even how your heart functions. It is also the area where we get our fight, flight, freeze, and faint responses when we feel threatened. So if we're ever in a situation where we feel threatened, it's the brainstem that gets involved to create this reactive state. The brainstem works together with the limbic area to help create emotion, motivation, and appraises the meaning of things. This is where we decide whether something is good or bad, or if it's significant or insignificant to us. Now, this whole head brain is connected to the body through a number of regions, including the spinal cord, which we're going to use our wrists to represent that. So with that being said, this is your hand brain model.